Virgo, hi, welcome to the channel. This reading is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, anywhere you have Virgo placements dominating in your chart, maybe over a house, maybe you have a certain planet in Virgo. It is, maybe you're cross-watching for a Virgo, so the possibilities of you finding something here are very, very strong. So I trust that whatever brings you here, if the title pulls you in, you will find something here that speaks to you in this reading. But for now, for simplicity's sake, we are going to call on the energies of Virgo. What are the energies that Virgo is dealing with this week? First, we're going to look at the energies. Then we're going to see how you are showing up in those energies. Then we're going to see how Spirit is wanting you to show up in those energies. And then we are going to see why, like, what is the lesson, why that you have to go through whatever these energies are. Which I hope that you are having a good week, but if you aren't, hopefully this reading can help give you some clarity to move forward fearlessly and positively, knowing that everything is working out for the best. Everything is happening for a reason. There's nothing that goes unnoticed. Please show me the energies for Virgo, please. Thank you. Right. So the energies that Virgo is being presented with this week is the Two of Pentacles. The way Virgo is showing up in that Two of Pentacles is the Seven of Wands. The way Spirit is wanting you to show up is the World. And the reason why, the lesson that is to be learned here is the Ten of Cups. We have the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck, possibly dealing with some kind of win at all costs type energy. I'm not really seeing another person at this time, but it could be having to do with another person, or this could be you dealing with some kind of win at all cost. A lot of times, it could also, the Five of Swords in this deck, it's called the of Intelligence, but it's actually the Five of Swords. But a lot of times this speaks to like self-sabotage, poor sportsmanship, things like that. It can also speak to, winning a very difficult fight as well. So, but you have been the victor of that fight. But sometimes, the person doesn't quite handle that victory in the best way. They're kind of like, ha ha ha, I beat you, in your face, which is, is kind of adding insult to injury in a way, So it's important that we remember to stay humble, because if we can't humble ourselves, the universe definitely will humble us. And usually, if we allow the universe to do it, it's not a pretty process. As you can see too, in this card, this like two people are pulling on this trophy here. They're pulling on this thing. It's like a cup or a trophy, and it's starting to split right here in the middle. You can see it starting to split right there. So like if they pull it apart, like the trophy is basically useless, right? So that's what we really want to watch out with that energy, is that we're not, we're going for it, but we're not going for it that hard, right? To the point where we're stepping on people and like not behaving as our best selves, kind of degrading ourselves in a way. So the energy that you're dealing with is the Two of Pentacles, which can speak with like juggling finances. It could also just speak to juggling resources in general. You may feel like you are juggling your energy, your time, your effort. It could be juggling people. What I like about this Two of Pentacles in particular, though, I use multiple decks in my readings. So you're going to see a lot of different decks. This is actually the Dungeons and Dragons deck that I'm starting your reading out with. But if you notice, like she's doing two things at once, right? She's got it together. So I really like this Two of Pentacles. she is educating herself, reading the book or whatever, and that little demon that's up above there that's trying to distract her, she's got him lassoed and is like totally has it under control. So whatever you're juggling, I feel like you're doing a very good job at it. But let's go ahead and clarify that Two of Pentacles, please. Spirit, show me this Two of Pentacles for Virgo, please. Thank you. Please show me Two of Pentacles for Virgo. What is going on here? Possibly, um, seeing as it's Pentacles, possibly that it is work related for sure. Definitely. Please show me Two of Pentacles for Virgo. Thank you. We have the Ace of Swords, the bottom of the deck. Ace of Swords is like ideas, inspiration, those aha moments, deals with the truth. The Ace of Swords is that sword is the sword of truth, is the beginning of a new start, new ideas. Um, Clarifying the Two of Pentacles, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Okay, so like, yeah, just exactly like what this card was showing. Like, I really like this for you, Virgo. You're showing up in some very strong energies. With the Page of Coins here, Page of Pentacles, to the Nine of Pentacles, to the King of Wands. Like you are kind of like the master. You're the master of your domain right now. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. Like you feel very in control. You feel very independent. You've cultivated your own wealth, your own independence, and like you took your pentacle, you took that from that Page of Pentacles there, you took your pentacle and you've made something out of it. You are ready to go forward and take action with this King of Wands. Very passionate about what you do. You're very accomplished, is what I feel here with this first line. You are showing up very, very strong, very bold, very passionate, very fiery, um, ready to move forward. This beautiful, like, and with the Ace of Swords too. Wow, I mean, that's just beautiful energy there. Really love that. Um, so this is the energy that is showing up for you, and the way that you are handling this energy is the Seven of Strength or the Seven of Wands. And again, we have a card where the individual is doing two things at once, right? You can see that like he's trying to eat that turkey leg or chicken leg or whatever that is, but these creatures are also trying to take it from him. There's one above his head there that just might get that leg, and he doesn't quite see it. So usually with the Seven of Wands, this is the energy of standing your ground. And I do see that happening here in this card, but there's something also going on that you may not be able to see. So let's go ahead and see what that is. Show me what is this? What is going on here that Virgo may not be able to see here that's trying to take that, take his sustenance, his nourishment from him or her. And also, I meant to say too, like this could be, I think it did say actually in the beginning, cross watcher. I mean, it could be Virgo energy or somebody cross watching for Virgo. I do really feel like the Virgo energy strong, even though I don't have a lot of Virgo cards. I'm just feeling Virgo energy very, very strong here. So let's see, what is that Seven of Wands trying to tell us? Like, what is Virgo possibly not seeing here with the Seven of Wands? Thank you. Because, I mean, the energy that you're dealing with this week is beautiful. It's just you're showing up and it's so lovely. But there might be something going on here that you're not seeing. Okay, so we have lovers at the bottom of the deck. This could be concerning. This is turning into like that, taking that love direction here. So there might be something that you're not seeing concerning a connection, very strong connection coming up as the lovers. And yes, it's being confirmed by the Two of Cups. It's dark on the card. I know you can't really see that very good. These cards are really beautiful. I just wish that they were a little bit brighter so you can see it better. So we have the Two of Cups, the Ten of Wands. Could be a difficult relationship here, dynamic, something that you're not seeing about it, and Strength. Okay, yeah, so it's like what I am picking up here with the Lovers, Two of Cups, Ten of Wands, and Strength, like it's taking all of your strength to deal with this relationship, it seems. And then there's still something there in the background trying to take from you, you know? And that you're doing all that you can. You're showing up beautifully here, and it's a beautiful energy that you're in. But there's some kind of partnership here that's very burdensome, and it's wearing you thin. It's taking all of your energy, and still and you're doing a great job. Like you're really showing up for this Virgo, but it's still there's something there that you're just not seeing, and maybe you're not meant to see. Maybe you're just not meant to see that. Because sometimes, that's the way our lessons can be. Um, so let's see. So you have the world. So the universe is wanting you to show up as the world. The world is an ending. We know that, but it's also, anytime we have an ending, there's also a beginning. So endings are always followed by a new beginning. So this may be something that the universe is wanting you to close this cycle, because you have this beautiful energy available to you, and there's something else that's taking from you, something concerning possibly another person that's taking from you. And the universe is asking you to close that out so that you can begin something new. Let's go ahead and clarify that world, please. For Virgo, show me the world. Please show me the world. Let me see. Why is the universe wanting the world for Virgo here? I know that a lot of us are being asked to close out cycles because, the astrology, if you know anything about astrology, that's happening right now. There's huge cycles ending and huge new beginnings starting. So it's very common to see some cycles closing out. So it's possible that this is something that you're going to have to let go of so that you can step into this energy that's available to you and go forward. You see the world, please. Why is the universe wanting Virgo to show up in the world energy? Thank you. The strong lovers connection though too, like that's the lovers shows up, Two of Cups. I mean, there's no denying that the relationship, the connection is strong, but is it really worth it? 'Cause ten of Wands to Strength, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's heavy, you know? And it still doesn't seem to be enough. Like you're still having to stand your ground there, and there's still something getting through, like sabotaging you in the background that you don't even see. So at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. The Knight of Wands could be the person that you're dealing with. The Knight of Wands is a very fast-moving energy. The Knight of Wands is fire energy. He is the second fastest knight in the deck, moving things forward. He is quite ambitious. He can be quite passionate as well about what he goes after, but he can also be quite scattered. He also will tend to act first and then think later. Um, Showing that like he's very likely to like take really big risks, without having the wisdom though to back it up. So the Knight of Wands is kind of like that go big or stay home, but also like he always goes big, right? He's always going to go big no matter what the cost is. He doesn't quite have the wisdom and the smarts, to back that up to make sure that what he's going after is actually going to serve the higher good of himself or the relationship or whatever the situation may be. So we do have the Knight of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. And clarifying the world, we have the Page of Cups. So we have a little bit of openness there in love. We have the Six of Wands showing a victory there. And then we have the Seven of Cups. So yeah, so the Seven of Cups, this is going to be like some, confusion energy. It can speak to being spoiled for choice. Like we have so many choices, we don't really know what to pick. And Page of Cups to the Knight of, or to the Six of Wands to the Seven of Cups. So something is being revealed here with the world. It's like you're wanting to keep your heart open to this, but that Six of Wands energy can be a little bit much. It's like the Knight of Wands too. It's like, receiving recognition, being seen. But it also speaks to a little bit of like arrogance or hubris. It's another word for arrogance that I like to use. To the Seven of Cups, we don't really know why. It's like we don't really know why we're receiving this recognition. It's almost kind of like, is it false recognition? Does somebody like kind of try to blow smoke, up your, wazoo or something? And trying not to use any curse words, but is somebody trying to like blow smoke and like feed your ego, and you're like, yeah, whatever, I see past that, but it's just causing some kind of confusion here. Also with the Page of Cups, yeah, that's an opening to love, emotionality, but it's also a very immature energy. It also could speak to some kind of like apology. Um, but I'm not picking up that this apology is very sincere, not with that Six of Wands, not with that higher ego type energy and the Seven of Cups. So it almost makes you feel even more confused because this person is like willing to apologize to you, but you don't know if you can believe them. You don't know if you can trust them. And it leaves you in this confused state. And the universe is saying, like, close this out with that world. You need to close out this confusion because you have some really beautiful energies like to move into. And the lesson that you're learning too is as well as the Ten of Cups. You have the Ten of Cups as, the reason why you're going through this cycle in your life right now. And the Ten of Cups is speaking to your overall emotional happiness, not just within yourself, but like within a community, within your family, with like not just one other person, but with like a group of other people even. So you have to be able to close out this confusing energy, this egocentric type energy, these false apology type energies. You have to be able to close that out. I think that's what the universe is saying. But let's go ahead and clarify this Ten of Cups. Overall, it's very beautiful energy that you're in, Virgo. Really impressed by this, actually. Let me see the Ten of Cups, please, for Virgo. Love my Virgos. Let's see here. Ten of Cups, please, for Virgo. Show me. Show me the Ten of Cups. Please show me the Ten of Cups for Virgo. One more shuffle. Alrighty. Ten of Cups. Please show me the Ten of Cups. Yeah, I think like with that confusion and stuff, like You already know. This should have done been closed out. Nobody's fooling you. You know, you're Virgo for God's sake, or you know, maybe you're dealing with the Virgo who's trying to fool you. I do feel like the Virgo energy very heavy, like personally, but I don't have any Virgo cards, so it could very well be like somebody who's cross-watching for a Virgo. Um, but yeah, whoever you are, like nobody, you're not buying it. You're gonna close this out, or you need to, because the universe is urging you to close this out. Like the universe wants you to close this out because of the confusion, because of the heaviness, because of whatever is going on here in the background that is is making you like have to overexert yourself and carry it. This is a burden you do not have to carry. The universe is very much so urging you to close this out. Because now we have the Seven of Swords here. So that's going to definitely speak to somebody trying to sabotage, somebody trying to like get their way. They don't have the best intentions in the background. This could also be you deceiving yourself about this situation. Let's go ahead and clarify this Ten of Cups, and we have the Three of Swords. So this is the lesson here that we're learning. Three of Swords, the Six of Wands again, and the King of Pentacles. So the lesson that you're learning is to discern for yourself. Like, is it really worth it, this burden that you're carrying? Because it's causing you some pain with that Three of Swords. You see it with the Six of Wands. You recognize your own pain. And you also seem to be somewhat empowered by it with the King of Pentacles. So this is all clarifying the Ten of Cups. And it's also the lesson that you're learning while you're dealing with all of this in the first place. And the universe is wanting you to close out this cycle so that you can actually go for something that actually does have emotional fulfillment for you. Because right now, the pain that you're experiencing, you see that, you recognize that this is painful to carry this burden, Ten of Wands to the strength. It's causing you a lot of pain here with the Three of Swords. And you see that. But it's also making you very empowered too. A lot of times what I like to mention about the Three of Swords, and especially I'm feeling this in this context underneath the Ten of Cups, um, and something else just actually I just picked up something else, another message too. Like this could be a group that you're dealing with, and this other individual like has not been playing their part, has not been playing along. It's burdensome to you because you're having to pick up all of the work. However, it's also empowering you at the same time. And what I was going to say about this, the Three of Swords as well, one thing that I kind of like, and I'm really picking up with this particular Three of Swords under the Ten of Cups, because to me, the Three of Swords, it's like that necessary pain that we have to go through in order to achieve enlightenment. It's like the pain and disappointment and just, I can't think of the word, but like the Buddha, it's all that experience that he had to go through that caused him to go seek enlightenment. Right, all that stuff. He's like I can't think of the actual story right now. My mind's kind of going blank. But the Three of Swords is that kind of pain that we go through, that disappointment, like literally not just with a particular person or even people in general, but just a disappointment in our current life itself that causes us to seek something higher, which is spirit and enlightenment, right? And so I think that's how you are actually like the whatever this group, this situation that you're dealing with is the lesson here If it's just, it could just be one person, but I think there's one person within a group dynamic that just is not getting on board. They're just not, they can't get right for some type of reason. They just can't get right. And maybe it's just not their time. Maybe they're not ready. But rather than taking on the burden of that person's duties, and which is causing you confusion, you need to close this cycle out. It's going to probably, cause you some pain that you recognize, but at the same time, you're going to see that you will be stronger in the long run. You will be stronger for it. Okay? You will be more enlightened, like the Buddha. You'll be ready to go on to better things. Even if it is another type of group dynamic or another family dynamic or another something emotionally fulfilling and, wish fulfilling, um, it will be it will be better than what you had experienced before, as long as you learn the lesson, as long as you listen to what, the spirit is trying to guide you in closing the cycle out. So let's go ahead and get you some advice, and then we'll go ahead and close out this reading for Virgo. First week of February. Please give us some advice, please, for Virgo. Thank you. Advice for Virgo. What is the best advice for Virgo dealing with this situation, please? Do one more shuffle. This for Virgo. Thank you. Yeah, so we have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this is speaking to mental entrapment. This is where your thoughts, like you think that you're trapped, but you're really not. Like she thinks that she's trapped, but she actually has these eight swords around her. She's got a dagger in her mouth, and she's even got, I don't know if you can see that, but she's even got like a little muskrat or a little ferret or like a sphinx that's up there around her neck. So right up there on her shoulder, which can come in, that's her spirit animal. That, so it could be, this card definitely could be telling you to connect with your own spirit guides, your own spirit animals. Maybe you are like, there's a specific animal that's showing up in your life right now. Maybe you should look at, what that animal spirit kind of means when it shows up for you. Like the other day, I was outside and I heard this owl was hooting, and I heard it that morning, I heard it that afternoon, I heard it that evening, I heard it the next day. And I was like, okay, I need to look up what does the owl mean, right? What is spirit trying to tell me? So definitely start paying attention to any animals that may be in your um, showing up in your life right now. And your advice is judgment. So yes, Spirit is saying like make that judgment call, closing out that cycle. Knight of Cups. Don't forget to keep your heart open. Don't forget to that don't forget or don't let go of like your ability to dream and romanticize things. The Knight of Cups is a very romantic, dreamy type of energy. He's a lover, not a fighter. And so just remember to embody that quality as you move forward, as you close whatever this is out. And then we have Temperance. Don't forget to heal. Remember to heal in the long run, not just within yourself, but also to heal the general energies that surround this as well. Because what, a lot of people don't talk about is, she's shifting energies from one shell to another shell. Like in the traditional tarot, it's the angel shifting energies from one cup to another cup. But it's not water, and it's not patience, and it's not pretty what's in those cups. There's chaos in those cups. There's a lot of intense um, stuff going on in those cups, and she's trying to make sense of it. She's trying to temper them. That's why it's called temperance. So when the temperance comes up, that means we need to, you know, have a good temper, don't lose our temper, right? When the temperance card shows up. So that's your advice, Virgo. I think overall this is a very beautiful reading. I think you totally got this. You're coming from a very empowered state. And good luck to you. And until next time, bye-bye.